Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I am Manohar Kumar, Assistant Professor of English from Government College Devgarh. As you know, in the previous lesson, we discussed about the poet Robert Browning, and we studied about the poet in the previous lesson, and today we are going to study a new technique used by Robert Browning in his poetry, dramatic monologue. Browning was one of the greatest poets in English literature who has written dramatic monologue poems. He was the master of dramatic monologue. Most of his poetry was written in dramatic monologue form. So, what is dramatic monologue? And Browning was the master of dramatic monologue. The dramatic monologue is dramatic because it is the utterance of imaginary characters and not of the poet himself, and because in it character is developed not through any description on the part of the poet but through a conflict between the opposite thoughts and emotions of the character himself. It is a monologue because it is a conversation of a single individual with himself. It is monologue because it is a conversation of a single individual with himself. Mono means one, single, and log means conversation. So, monologue is a conversation of a single individual with himself. The form is also referred to as monodrama. So, most of the poetry of Robert Browning was written in dramatic monologue form. Again, I repeat, dramatic monologue means self conversation, speech, talks, which includes interlocutor presented dramatically. It means a person who is speaking to himself or someone else speaks to reveal specific intentions of his actions. The salient features of the dramatic monologue are best brought out through a comparison and contrast both with the drama proper and the soliloquy. Soliloquy? Soliloquy means this word is taken from Latin. Sally as solo. Solo means to oneself, to oneself. Or liquor. Liquor means to talk. To talk oneself is a monologue addressed to oneself thoughts spoken out loud without addressing another. So, soliloquies are used as a device in drama to let a character make their thoughts known to the audience. Now, to understand the dramatic monologue, we should compare and contrast between dramatic monologue and soliloquy. The dramatic monologue differs widely from the drama in its purpose and its method. In the drama, the action is external. In the monologue, the action is entirely internal. In the drama, the action is external, and uh, in the monologue, the action is entirely external. In drama, the actions are played on the stage. So this is external. But in monologue, the actions are not played on stage, but it is an internal conflict between opposite thoughts. The thoughts and emotions of the individual characters are the actors, and his soul is the stage. The thoughts and emotions of the individual characters are the actors, and his soul is stage in monologue. So, this is internal. The monologue develops characters not through outward action and conflict as in the drama, but through the clash of motives in the soul of the speaker. But through the clash of motives, but the clash conflicts of thoughts in the soul of the speaker. So, Walter Pater has called the poetry of Browning the poetry of situations. So, the difference between soliloquy and monologue. The monologue is the distinguished from soliloquy. How? One thing, the monologue is much longer than the soliloquy. The monologue is much longer than the soliloquy. And the soliloquy is a sort of private debate, a dialogue of the mind with itself, a speech of a person to himself when he is all alone, whereas a dramatic monologue implies the presence of some other character. This is a this is the most important difference between dramatic monologue and soliloquy. In dramatic monologue, there there are some silent listeners. There are silent listeners, or the listeners may be single or more. But in soliloquy, it is not uh, necessary of the silent listeners. So, soliloquy is a sort of private debate, a dialogue of the mind with itself, a speech of a person to himself when he is all alone on the stage. There are no silent listeners in soliloquy, whereas a dramatic monologue implies the presence of some other character or characters. But in monologue, there are or there is some other characters or character, and who listen to it though they may not take part in it. In dramatic monologue, there is or there are silent listeners or silent listener, but they do not take part in it because they do not speak any single word. They are completely silent. They only listen listen the main character. So this is the basic difference between monologue and soliloquy. In the dramatic monologue, the presence of a silent second person is supposed. In the dramatic monologue, the presence of a silent second person is supposed, to whom the arguments of the speaker are addressed. As we are going to study the poem of Robert Browning, which is in your syllabus of BA second year, My Last Duchess. In My Last Duchess, that is a dramatic monologue. In My Last Duchess, the Duke of Ferrara is the speaker of this poem or main character of this poem, and the messenger is a silent listener in this poem. Then, when we will study the poem, we will talk about it. But in the dramatic monologue, the presence of a silent second person is supposed, to whom the arguments of the speaker are addressed. Thus, in My Last Duchess, the listener is the messenger who has come to negotiate with the Duke a second marriage on behalf of his master's daughter. And in other poem of Robert Browning, in Andrea del Sarto, the listener is the painter's beautiful wife Lucrezia. This use of the conversational method is an important feature of the technique of Browning. So, it was the basic difference between soliloquy and monologue. In monologue, dramatic monologue, the silent listener is supposed, but in soliloquy, it is not necessary to be present a silent listener or silent listeners. So it is not necessary in soliloquy. So it was the difference between soliloquy and dramatic monologue. Or dramatic monologue is most important, and the difference between soliloquy and monologue also important for examination. So take it seriously, and thank you for today.